Cancer, welcome to your Path to Success reading. So today we're going to be seeing what energies and messages come through from Spirit with regards to your path to success. And this can be in any area that's your focus at the moment. So if it's career, if it's a creative project, if it's a love relationship, so whatever applies to you at the moment in your life, then this is advice from Spirit on how to succeed in this area. So let's see what comes through. So first up, we've got the Fool card that's come through for you to start off your reading and kind of give us an overview of the whole energies of what's going on for you at the minute with regards to this path to success. Now, the Fool is all about taking chances. It's about needing to take a risk. And it's about doing things when maybe you don't feel the most skilled or the most established. Like if it was, for example, if you were starting your own business and you feel like maybe you don't know exactly how to do everything, or you don't feel there's a bit of imposter syndrome going on, but it's almost like you just need to get started and you just need to begin. Or if it was a love relationship, for example, that can be scary and involves taking a risk, somehow just kind of going for it and see how things work out, just to get the ball rolling. Now, you may already have done this and Spirit is recognizing this and is saying, yes, that's the right energy to move forward with, or Spirit is encouraging you to commit to that and move forward with. You're going to need to, in order to succeed, you're going to have to embody that Fool energy and take some risks without knowing exactly what you're doing, but to just get things going. This is right next to the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is about, I always see this as a bit of a networking card. So it's associates, friends, socially somehow there's something connected to your path to success as well. So maybe networking is part of your job. Maybe it's about, if it was your own business, for example, trying to work, using social media or reaching out to people who could possibly promote you or help you. Or if it's a love relationship, it could be literally about being more social and getting out there, putting yourself out there. But there's 3 cups raised here to success. It's quite a light-hearted energy, but it's kind of about being a bit of a social butterfly and putting yourself out there, getting your name out there. So however that relates to you with regards to what you're looking to succeed in. Now, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is a wonderful card. It is the card actually of success. It's fantastic to see it in this reading. The Ten of Pentacles is all about having it all. So it can be financial success, if that's what you're looking for, or it can just be about what your dream life looks like in some ways. Like if it is family, house, kids, that's not for everyone obviously, but just as a sort of traditional having it all, that's what it would and could look like, then that energy is coming through. And what's right next to it is the Death card, which is about a total transformation. So your path to this success, as soon as I saw this card come through, I feel like it will entail and does entail a complete transformation. So this will be a full turnaround for you. And I think you know that. And I feel like that you've already started this journey to success. You've already been through a lot. You may have already been through many personal transformations within yourself. And those transformations and basically leveling up and growth is going to keep happening. We've got the Five of Wands, which talks about conflict. So there's some area of your life that in connection to this that you may already be experiencing some kind of conflict. Now, this could be internal within you, as in being scared to potentially take risks, not quite sure how this success is going to happen, as in having doubts internally, but some kind of inner conflict, or it could actually be conflict with people around you, colleagues for example, or people who have felt like somehow trying to hold you back on your path. And what I would say with this is, with the Five of Wands, there's no real damage that's been done here. So the Five of Wands doesn't go that deep. So if it's internal conflict, don't put too much weight on that. The same as if you're getting some pushback from people around you. So you'll know what resonates for you. Is it people around you who are giving you some pushback, or are you giving yourself pushback? But this isn't going to go that deep, so you don't dwell on it too much, is what I say. Like, don't invest too much energy into that. If you're getting those negative thoughts maybe internally, or those doubts, just don't buy into it in a way. Push them aside as much as you can and just keep things moving. The Devil card here is about negative patterns and about letting go with them, essentially. And I feel like that's something that you've done in the past by standing in your own way, or maybe getting involved in drama with others has stopped you in your path from progressing as much as you can. So there's an old pattern here that it's like a bit of a red flag to avoid doing that again. So if you doubt yourself and then you stop yourself doing things and stop yourself moving forward, maybe that's something that you've repeated time and time again. And Spirit is saying you need to watch out for this and have that self-awareness and stop yourself giving that too much weight. Or like I say, if you listen to other people too much maybe, and their negative input and their doubt, because so many people are fearful not only of their own success, but then they transfer it to others as well. So don't buy into those old patterns and those sort of toxic connections that you might have. The Hanged Man tells me that there could be a period of it being uncomfortable in a way on this journey with the death, transformational growth as well. That can be, you will experience being uncomfortable on this path to success, being in new situations, having to push yourself. That's what I'm seeing, like that you're having to again take risks that maybe that you wouldn't, that is difficult for you. Cancers do tend to retreat and go into their shell and be very protective, and if things don't go right, it can, Cancers can be quite emotional. You are a water sign and can get yourself in a dark mood and a dark place and resistance. Now the Hanged Man is about really just staying the course with that being uncomfortable and kind of getting okay with being uncomfortable. And what the Hanged Man asks us to do as well is to find a different perspective. So maybe if you're in a position where things can't change immediately, like maybe if you start your own business but you have to stay at your 9-to-5 job, and you're sort of hating on that and seeing that as a massive block, but maybe you could look at it in a different perspective. For example, well, it's giving me, it's paying the bills, and it's allowing me to build this new business. It's actually supporting me. It's not stopping me. It's actually supporting this new project. That's just one example. And if you can do that, I feel like then what can be ushered in is this Ten of Cups energy. So we've got Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in this reading. So that is telling me straight off the bat that there's so much potential in this, what you want to succeed in. It is so possible. Like it will happen if you can just stay the course. And the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So, pure joy, happiness. And if you can, like I say, kind of stick it out with this Hanged Man energy, stay the course, be patient, be okay with being uncomfortable, then things will get easier with the Ten of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups coming through next, which is more cups energy, so more flow, more things getting easier, more emotional fulfillment. An offer coming in as well. So I feel like somewhere along the line there will be a big moment where you get like a tangible offer of it's what you wanted, what you were aiming for and hoping for. So in your back of your mind now, I feel like if you ask yourself, you'll know what this is. For some of you, is it a job offer? For some of you, is it a relationship offer? You know, but it's a certain milestone of something being presented to you that I feel like will be a turning point for you, and will shift you into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is you feeling and being much more established and much more closer to this Ten of Pentacles. So at the minute you may feel like there's a long ways to go, but once this offer comes through, then it will really shift you into this Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles is earth energy, so it's grounded, it's established, it is, say if it's for some of you guys, if it's money that is your focus, this is material success. But this is being skilled. I'm seeing it in a bigger sense of like if it was a relationship, it would be like that you reach a certain level of commitment in your union, for example, and then this gives you this it kind of makes you feel more relaxed and takes the pressure off, and you feel more settled. That's what I'm hearing as well, that you will feel more settled and confident. Six of Pentacles right next to it as well, which is about the equal give and take. So balance is restored, so you will be reciprocated for what you're giving out. So say if it was your own business, if you were doing a lot of work, for example, and then the money starts to come in for the work that you're putting out. If it was a relationship, you're with someone who is able to give equally. You've met your match, you're able to receive and give equally. So there's some sense of balance, which is wonderful. Now the Five of Swords is a bit like the trickster at the end of the reading. With it brings a warning of these old patterns. I feel like it's echoing this Five of Wands and this slightly self-destructive behaviour that we've felt of self-doubt. And I feel like it's about you being mindful not to, along the journey, along this way, not to fall into those thought patterns, maybe self-doubt. You know, we can reach certain levels of success and we can keep doing that, and then sometimes that old voice can come in really strong of self-doubt and start to try and sabotage things for us. I'm just going to pull one more card for a bit more info on this as well, of how to manage that. Yeah. And so the Knight of Wands energy is to keep moving ahead and almost just tune out those thoughts as much as you can. Don't give weight to them. The Five of Swords is about, you know, with all the fives, it's like there's some kind of conflict, but it's about no real harm being done. It's almost like a mirage. It's like someone who maybe their bark is worse than their bite. You know, if it was someone who is trying to kind of make things difficult for you at work perhaps, but they're actually there's no real weight behind that. Don't give them that power. Don't give your power away. Or if it's internally, if it's your negative thoughts, don't give your power away to those negative thoughts. Keep plowing ahead. The Nine of Wands is just like, oh, I'm coming through. This is happening. Whatever. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I know what I'm doing. And that's very Knight of Wands energy. It can be quite blunt as well, like a blunt force, just coming through, making stuff happen, and kind of don't be overly sensitive to those around you. Stay focused on your goals. Don't let your inner thoughts or negative thoughts of others stop you or slow you down. I hope this reading resonated for you, Cancer. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. It's always great to get any feedback as well if you want to leave them in the comments down below, and subscribe for all future readings as well. Love and light.